Does your dog pull while on a leash? You want to help determine which tool is going to work best for your dog, whether it's a harness, slip leash, head halter, whatever it may be, but you also want to make sure that you're able to build their confidence up. That way, whenever you do use that tool on them, they're not feeling any stress. And so the way that you can best do this is by associating good things with it. So if that's, you feeding them treats or, playing fun games such as tug, or fetch, whatever it may be, you want to make sure that they're feeling comfortable and not stressed while using that tool. Next, you want to work on positioning. So what this means is you want to make sure that your dog knows which side they're supposed to walk on, whether it's the right side or the left side. In my case, I like to have my dog walk on my left-hand side, and then from there you want to help determine as to how you want to feed your dog the treat. One thing to keep in mind is you want to make sure that you want to feed the treat exactly where you want them to stand. So you want to make sure that you're not feeding it to them in front of them. You want them right by your side. So try to keep the lure right by your side instead of ahead of them, because that'll cause them to go in front. Start your training indoors. That way there's no any type of distractions that are going to cause your dog to pull. And that way you can also work on keeping your dog engaged. That way they're focused onto you whenever you need to. That way whenever you do go outdoors and there is a distraction, you'll be able to grab their attention right back over to you. Once heading outdoors, you want to make sure that your dog feels comfortable, and so you can simply do this by, starting in a front yard or even a backyard, especially if it's a fenced backyard, just because your dog will be able to, not be distracted by any type of distraction, such as people walking their dogs or, cars driving by or someone riding their bikes. But you want to be able to slowly progress, into areas with more distractions. Also, teaching your dog leash pressure is another great way. So anytime he feels tension on his leash, you want to be able to call him by his name and then mark and reward once he approaches you. That way he knows that anytime you call his name, he'll be rewarded with a treat. If your dog also starts to pull, you could simply change directions. That way you'll increase that engagement with him. Be sure to like and follow for more dog training tips.